Good morning, everybody. So, how many are present today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, what do you want to do? You want to give them one chance? How many you want to give chance? Raise hand. So, there should be majority. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are there.
Who does all the work and have to do homework in homework?
Well then.
So that's
8 are there. Sorry? 8 they said yes. Now, how many said no? Raise hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
9.
No, some they just said, okay, just do it, keep here now. Who said yes? Raise hand. We have to let them inside. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 said yes. Right? Down. Now, how many said no? Raise hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 means no. Majority is like that. What to do? So what to do? So I just did this voting also, isn't it? Because they have suffered, that's why, isn't it? They were late, and how do they allow? And I also cannot ask them to come immediately, because we have implemented recently, and one victim is there, Parson Bimali, right? And that Arus was just got last chance. So please be present earlier, eh? What is that? Are you tearing the page and just wasting the papers? Don't do. So children, what is today's date?
27.
27th of Shrawan. Oh, Shrawan also now more 4 days, 5 days left. This Shrawan is of 32 days. Now today is 27th day. More 5 days are left. Then we will begin new month. All right, children. So, what is today's work? Who is going to present?
Ashwin.
Ashwin is going to present. Okay. And next, only Ashwin presentation. Oh, Ashwin is okay. Please come here and present. And Ashwin, you have to do one thing. You have to manage the chessboard and play with your friends during tiffin time or leisure time. Okay? It's not connected, right? It is not connected, correct? And it's not on. Is it on? Is there any presentation where they make like this? Who got this? Which country's flag is this? Mongol country's flag? Huh? Okay, a bit louder sound.
Namaskar and very warm good morning to you all. As well as Shrestha is standing in front of you to present my presentation. And my presentation goes like this.
Sound should be a bit loud, Babu. Otherwise, you cannot hear your own sound.
My first presentation topic is reverberation. Reverberation is the persistence of sound in a particular space after the original sound is produced. It occurs when sound waves reflect off surfaces such as walls, ceiling, and floor, causing a buildup of reflected sound that gradually decays. This effect is commonly experienced in large empty spaces such as grunges, concert halls, and empty rooms. Reverberation can enhance the richness and fullness of sound in music and speech, but can also cause clarity issue in effectives. It is a key consideration in
Acoustic design.
acoustic design and sound engineering. And second one is uses of reflection of sound. Reflection of sound is used in echolocation by animals like birds and dolphins, sonar technology in ships and submarines, and architect, architectural acoustics for designing concert halls and theaters. Theaters. It's crucial in medical it crucial in it's crucial in medical ultrasound imaging, various measurement techniques, underwater communication systems, and noise control solutions. These applications rely on analyzing how sound waves bounce back from surfaces to achieve their respective goals. And third one is ultrasound. Ultrasound refers to the sound wave with frequencies higher than the upper audible limit of human hearing, typically above 20 kilohertz. In medical context, it usually refers to the use of this sound wave to create images of the inside of the body. And fourth one is ultrasonography. Ultrasonography is the practice of using ultrasound wave to capture these images, which are often referred to as sonograms. This technique is widely used for diagnostic purposes, such as examining a fetus during pregnancy, evaluating organs, and guiding certain medical procedures. This is the image of ultrasound. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you, Ashwin. So Ashwin has brought very lovely slides, and in this class there are altogether 5 super gurus now, right? So for tomorrow's slide, Krijal, your duty. Next slide, third one, Kritika. Fourth one, Anmol. And fifth one, Nistara. In that way, every day, one Super Guru will explain. All right, whatever is there, whether question answers or these chapters or MCQ or model questions, anything. Okay, let's welcome on the stage Aarina Gubhaju.
Namaskar and very well good morning to you all. As you all know, it's me Aarina Gubhaju from grade 9, and as a head leader of a group, and I am here to explain the presentation of Ashwin, who have already presented about reverberation, and I'll explain it. Reverberation is the persistence of sound in a particular space after the original sound is produced. It means that if the distance between the original sound producer and the reflector is up to 17 meter, then the original sound and the reflected sound is mixed up, which makes the sound prolonged, and it is known as reverberation. And it is an phenomena. It occurs when sound waves reflect off surfaces such as walls, ceilings, and floors, causing a build-up of reflected sound that gradually decays. It actually occurs in the in the space where there is just walls and presence of vacuum, and This effect is commonly experienced in large empty spaces such as churches, concert halls, and empty rooms. Reverberation can enhance the richness and fullness of sound in music and speech, but can also cause clarity issues if excessive. It is a key consideration in acoustic design and sound engineering. Uh, it also causes clarity issues if it is in excessive amount, but if it is managed, then it can increase the richness and fullness of sound in music. And reflection of sound. There are several uses of reflection of sound. Reflection of sound is used in echolocation by animals like bats and dolphins, sonar technology in ships and submarines, and architectural acoustics for designing concert halls and theaters. It is used by echolocation by animals and sonar technology in all the ships and submarines to exchange the instruction or information, and architectural acoustics for designing concert halls, for making the rich, for increasing the richness and fullness of songs and speech uh, conduct there. And it is crucial in medical ultrasound imaging, various measurement techniques, underwater communication systems, and noise control solutions. These applications rely on analyzing how sound waves bounce back from surfaces to achieve their respective goals. And here the next topic is ultrasound. Ultrasound refers to the sound waves with frequencies higher than the upper audible limit of human hearing. It means that if the sound waves are upper the or audible sound, which is heard by us, is known as ultrasound, and it is typically above 20 hertz, 20 kilohertz. And in medical context, it usually refers to the use of these sound waves to create images of the inside of the body. And ultrasonography. Ultrasonography is the practice of using ultrasound waves to capture these images, which are often referred to as sonograms. This technique is widely used for diagnostic purposes, such as examining a fetus during pregnancy, evaluating organs, and guiding certain medical procedures. We can even see, and we have already heard about ultrasonography in various sectors, like in pregnancy. We can check out the fetus or the baby inside a womb of a woman. And here is a figure of ultrasonography. Saying this much, I like to conclude our presentation. Hope for your cheerful day.
Thank you, Aarina. So I think this is the end of this chapter, right? Thank you, and have a cheerful day. Okay. So you must make the day cheerful by doing such activities so that everybody becomes pleased. You have to be sincere for your activities. You have to be punctual for your classes. You have to be dedicated for your exercises, practicals, etc. So this is the diagram that shows ultrasonography. Here is one device you can see here. It is connected, and here is the screen. So I think this is the belly part of a human being, and belly just when it is moved, and its image can be seen over here. So what is passed from this pipe? Ultrasound is passed. Okay, ultrasound. There is a device machine that produces ultrasound. Ultrasound is passed here, and when it goes inside, that is reflected. After reflection, image is formed. There are three types of sound. It's not given in book right now, I think. What are the three types of sound? One is infrasound. Next one, ultrasound. Ultrasound. And next one, audible sound. Infrasound, ultrasound, and audible sound. Infrasound, frequency. Frequency is less than 20 hertz. less than 20 hertz, Hz. Let's write clearly 20 Hz. Ultrasound more than 20 kilohertz. What became opposite? More than 20 kilohertz, right? And audible sound 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. If the sound has very low frequency, that is infrasound, very high frequency, ultrasound, and 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, audible sound. So we can hear audible sound, but infrasound we cannot hear, we feel it. Ultrasound we neither feel nor hear. Ultrasound machine produces sound. It goes in our belly, but we don't feel it because frequency is very, very high. It can pass through the cells very quickly. So for various purposes, this ultrasound is done. And this technique is called ultrasonography. What is it called? Ultrasonography. Like this technique is used for examining a fetus during pregnancy. How is the condition of baby? So they say video X-ray also. Video X-ray and ultrasonography is same. And evaluating organs, internal organs like kidney or liver or lungs or prostate. Prostate is a gland found in males. How is the condition of it? It also can be found like this. And guiding certain medical purposes. For various medical purposes can be used. And ultrasound, it is here. And this ultrasonography technique can be used for finding the depth of sea or ocean. Depth of sea or ocean also. So at the bottom of ship, not sea, at the bottom of ship, they use one device called bathymeter. What is the name? Bathymeter. What is the spelling? Fathometer. Name is bathymeter. So when the ship reaches in certain areas, the bathymeter becomes active, produces some sound. Those sound go just down, and again they will reflect back because there is no water up to great depth also. There may be water up to 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 1 kilometer, or 500 meter. And when the sound goes down, it strikes with that hard material, returns back, and it detects the time taken and finds the depth of sea. So, do you know the deepest place in the world? Do you know? The deepest place in the world is Mariana Trench. Mariana Trench. You can check in YouTube or Google today after this class. So how deep it is? It is more than 10 kilometers. If whole Mount Everest is taken from bottom, what is the height of Mount Everest? 8,848.6 meter, right? Sagarmatha also will go inside that depth. Means how deep it is, you find out. Mariana Trench. We have discussed about reflection of sound, returning back of sound when it strikes with hard substance. There are two phenomena connected with reflection of sound. One is echo and another is reverberation. Echo and reverberation. Here we have to keep in mind, if the reflected sound is fainter, not as louder as the original one, then that type of sound is, that phenomenon is echo. When I say Anmol, 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 only reflected sound is heard. That is echo. But if the sound is mixed with, or if the reflected sound is mixed with original sound, then we call it reverberation. Anmol, it will be loud. In echo, Anmol, 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 less. But in echo, reverberation, Anmol, it becomes like that. Because in reverberation there is original sound as well as reflected sound, so it is little bit prolonged. That's why for the occurrence of reverberation, the distance between source of sound and the reflector should be less than 17 meter. How much? Less than 17 meter. For echo, more than 17 meter, right? Isn't it? More than and less than. Remember. So, which sound is louder? Echo is louder or reverberation is louder? Obviously, reverberation is louder, right? So, reverberation occurs in those rooms where there is no sound absorbing materials. Sometimes your room becomes vacant and just go inside the room and produce little bit sound. It is heard a bit louder. That is reverberation. So because there are multiple reflectors, 1, 2, 3, 4, and no sound absorbing materials. But here, reverberation does not occur. Do you know why? Because there are many sound absorbing materials. You all are absorbing the sound. Even I am also absorbing sound. Sound strikes with us or not? And it does not return back how much it should be. It returns back very less. That's why no reverberation. So it is given here in empty space like church, concert halls, empty rooms, it occurs. But to prevent from reverberation, what do? They use sound absorbing materials. In concert halls also, loud sound is produced, isn't it? But is not reflected. Very less is reflected, so loud sound is not or prolonged. These are the things which are connected with reflection of sound. And if you have to differentiate between echo and reverberation, what should be answer? How do you differentiate between echo and reverberation? Children, tell me. First of all, you have to define. What you do? You have to define echo, you have to define reverberation. What's the definition of echo? Tell me. Definition of echo?
Repetition of
The
sound.
repetition of sound after striking with walls or hard materials. Reverberation? Prolongation of sound after reflecting from hard materials. Repetition is echo, prolongation is reverberation. Echo takes place when the distance between source of sound and reflector is how much? More than how much meter? 17 meter. And reverberation occurs when the distance between source of sound and reflector is less than
17 meter.
17 meter. Difference between you can make yourself like this also. Right? Okay. So the chapter wave is also completed. So tomorrow, whose duty is to prepare those question answers?
No, man. Yeah.
Not Simpson? Okay. So right now, you read and start note making. Next period, we will be discussing some questions, and later on, I will give you this slide preparation and presentation work. Is that okay? Okay, please start doing now.